With so much current tension in the South China Sea, something has to be done about it. There's been so much controversy around it since 2014, and the problem has only gotten worse since. The territory is largely disputed between China, Vietnam, Brunei, the Philippines, Taiwan, and Malaysia. China made a very bold claim of almost the entire sea, known as the Nine Dash Line. The sea has no clear borders, as each country has a different idea of how much of the territory is theirs. This map shows what each country around the South China Sea claims as their own currently. China clearly has the largest claim. The Philippines brought China to international court over a dispute on the territory, but even though China was found guilty, China ignored the court's decision. The crisis really flared up when China put oil rigs around the Paracel Island. China laid claims to the islands since 1974, but Vietnam and Taiwan claimed to be theirs as well, causing great distress between these countries. Other islands also caused problems from being within two countries' sea claims. Tensions in the South China Sea have rose even further with China's creation of artificial islands in the region in 2015. China had extensive dredging operations to create more land in the sea on 7 major reefs. These reefs are the Fiery Cross Reef, Subi Reef, Mischief Reef, Quarteron Reef, Gavin Reef, and Hughes Reef. China claimed the islands were not for military purposes and that they would not militarize the islands. After these claims, the activity from China in the South China Sea went down until more recently. In the red, we can see the above-ground buildings made in 2017 on the Fiery Cross Reef. China clearly was making hangars and other large storage buildings, but denied the placement of military personnel or vehicles on the island. China clearly was lying, since the only good reason for building these islands is for better military control of the South China Sea. Photos and videos from China Central Television showed military personnel on the islands, with military airplanes and helicopters in the background. Other pictures of some of them on the island were also shown. China now claims it can exercise its right to defend its own territories. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman claims China also needs to construct necessary defense equipment for its territory. The relevant equipment is not directed at any particular country. This new claim contradicts their original claims on the topic. The best course of action from here is to have a formal meeting between delegates of the countries to discuss a division of the sea for the countries. A third-party country should also be there to serve as an arbiter to create a fair judgment over the territories. China will also be required to demilitarize the islands, since there is no reason for them to be militarized. However, China may keep the already made artificial islands that lie in its newly created territory.
It's free real estate.